The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, I wanted to just talk about these rumors that have been swirling around. I've been hearing a lot of rumors about Deontay Wilder, and you know what? This is our first Deontay Wilder video of 2021. There's been a lot of rumors about Deontay Wilder and what he's going to do next with his career. There was obviously the whole thing that was being reported about his whole mediation with Tyson Fury for the third fight. You know, there's going to be no third fight. Now they're talking about his next fight being a comeback fight against former IBF heavyweight champion Charles Martin. Now, when I heard this news, I found it very interesting because this was a fight that in the past it could have happened for Wilder. You know, when Martin was the IBF champion for like 5 minutes, there was a chance that Wilder could have fought him. And he probably would have fought him had Anthony Joshua, Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing, and all parties not throwing a war chest of money at Charles Martin. So now Deontay Wilder, all these years later, he might be getting that fight with Charles Martin. And truthfully speaking, even though I know Martin's not a champion, I think this version of Martin now is actually better than the one he would have fought, because if you look at Charles Martin, right, just and what's happened since the Deontay Wilder fight, you know, or the Anthony Joshua fight, I should say. Ever since the Anthony Joshua fight, he took a tough loss to Adam Kaunaki, and since the Adam Kaunaki fight in 2018. You know, Charles Martin is on a 3-fight winning streak. You know, he beat Gregory Corbin, who at the time was undefeated. You know, Corbin's been a guy that's been in camp with a lot of fighters. You know, and Anthony Joshua, sparring partner himself, got a win against him. Then he fought the journeyman Daniel Martz and stopped him. And then his best win, and I truly believe that this is the best win of his career. It came on the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder undercard, and he fought Gerald Washington, and we saw Charles Martin, who was more patient, a more composed Charles Martin. And, you know, I think there's a great argument to be made that Charles Martin actually finished Gerald Washington and beat him in better fashion than Deontay Wilder did. Because if you guys remember, when Deontay Wilder fought Gerald Washington, he was losing rounds. It was a struggle for him. For Charles Martin, not so much. So I think this is a great fight for so many reasons, because number one, you got two ex-American heavyweight champions fighting each other. You got a guy in Charles Martin who I think, at least in my opinion, he's better than people want to give him credit for. I'm not saying he's a world beater. I'm not saying he's creme de la creme, but he's better than people give him credit for. And I think his last fight against Gerald Washington showed that. And then, you know, with Martin being 6'5" with punching power and having a lot to prove, I think it's a great fight for Wilder, because it's going to let us know right away where exactly is Deontay Wilder. Does he go on there and does he obliterate Charles Martin? Does he show his level, and does he show that he's truly still one of the creme de la creme top heavyweights? Or does Charles Martin show that he's better than people think he is? Does Charles Martin expose the fact that Deontay Wilder, you know, he's gotten beaten up so badly by Tyson Fury that he can't recover? You know, it's a great fight for so many reasons, and you know, I know it's not fun at the time I'm making this video. It's January 17th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know right now it's not finalized, but this is a fight that I hope does get finalized, because it's gonna give us a lot of answers, not just about Deontay Wilder, because I know there's a lot of people that want answers about Deontay Wilder, because all we've seen from him since he got destroyed and folded up by Tyson Fury is we've seen Deontay Wilder in interviews. We've seen him making kind of excuses. We've seen him looking like he's a bit of in denial. Maybe he's a bit delusional. And this is my opinion. You know, he's looked very delusional since he lost Tyson Fury with the whole truckload of excuses. But I think a win against Charles Martin in impressive fashion would be a great way to get his career back on track. And then from there, you know, I think there's other heavyweights in the PBC stable that Wilder can fight to continue to build his confidence and continue to show that he still is one of the best heavyweights in the world. You know, if he's able to beat Martin, then you got guys like Helenius, you got Adam Kaunaki, you got Andy Ruiz. If they want to go that route, there's a lot of good fights that Al Heyman could finesse for Wilder, and I think this could be the first step towards that. And for Charles Martin, like, look, back in 2016, 5 years ago when he was champion, he fought Anthony Joshua, and a lot of people think that he laid down. Deontay Wilder himself believes that Charles Martin laid down. And I don't think that's the case. I just think Anthony Joshua was that much better than him on the night. And I think at that point in Charles Martin's career, mentally he wasn't ready for a fight of that magnitude. And the occasion of going to the UK and fighting this guy in the Lions Den with the tough atmosphere in the UK, I think it was just too much for him. But since then, he has gotten better. He seems to mentally be in a much more mature place now. We know Charles Martin was going on all kinds of having all kinds of rants, and it looked like he was strung out on some sort of drugs. And I met Charles Martin, and I interviewed him in January of 2017, and he seemed very conflicted when I talked to him. But just judging from afar, from the outside looking in, it looks like he's clamped down on his training. It looks like he's taking the sport a little bit more serious, and it looks like he's even improved a bit. So I would expect Charles Martin to go in there and fight Deontay Wilder, and it could be a chance for Martin to really show, hey, like, look, I'm better than you guys give me credit for, and it's a chance for him to have a signature fight. So to me, I see this fight being the kind of fight that would be perfect for like Fox on PBC. It'd be great for Al Heyman PBC to put that on Fox because it would do great ratings, as Wilder's a name and Martin's gonna has a personality himself. So make it happen, man. Make it happen. We in 2021 we can't be playing around. We can't be playing footsies and ring around the rosy of who is best heavyweight in the division. I feel like this is gonna answer some questions about Wilder. It'll answer some questions about Martin, and it'll be a good fight because Charles Martin, I believe, will come to fight. I do believe he will exchange with Wilder for better, worse, or indifferent. And I think for that reason, it's worth your attention, it's worth your time, and it's worth your energy. So that's just my little take on the potential matchup, the rumored matchup between Deontay Wilder and Charles Martin. It's an interesting matchup of a orthodox power puncher versus a southpaw power puncher. Two heavyweights, two former ex-American heavyweight champions. It's an easy sell, and I think if PBC has any wits about them, it's a layup from a marketing standpoint, and they'll go ahead and they'll get it done. So that's my take on Charles Martin versus Deontay Wilder. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like, do you guys think Charles Martin would have any chance against Deontay Wilder? Are any of you picking Charles Martin to beat Deontay Wilder? And let me know in the comments down below what you think about that. Make sure you take the time to subscribe, and like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dane. So until next time, take care, guys.